Yes, sir. Subscribe to join the club. Broly is here. We're gonna take him to Gogeta real fast. See how he does. I got him with 6 links across the board using the free-to-play link leveling orbs. I got him off the tickets, the free tickets we get from doing the missions. Make sure you're doing your missions, man, because you can pull them in one like I did. Let's get into it. All right, let's get into it. We got the active here. We're gonna float them off. Keep our go on rotation, of course. Keep our goat on rotation, of course. I guess there's no reason not to do this now that I think about it. So there we go. Pretty clean, pretty clean. Get the domain up. See how he goes. We're just gonna burn through everything real fast. We just wanna see all of the things that our goat here does. Not really worry too much about optimal plays or anything like that. And we'll float this dude off, bring him back, transformed and ready to go. Looking good already, man. This animation is clean. I'm glad they picked up these animations from the Second Coming. I know his 18 key is sort of a custom from a game intro, but I don't know. There's so many Broly animations that they still can whip up. I'm not surprised if, I mean, not this year, but we'll be getting another Broly for sure based on these movies without even needing to go into their bag fully. Yam. Speaking of bag, I love that animation, man. Speaking of bag, so my summons went pretty okay. Like I said, I pulled this Broly on the free tickets. That means 7 out of 21. Popped him early. Got so lucky. Didn't even get a special animation for it. It was so crazy. And then spent the rest of my stones on the Gohan, which I did grab on the final multi after also using the rest of the tickets on him. So, I mean, that's a free to play. So I was gonna say that's a free to play dream. I forgot this guy was working the slot here because I mean obviously it is very very rare that this guy isn't just the lead for the team. Pop that over there. Right there. Yeah, very very rare that he's not just the lead for the team. So I'm not used to his animation not just having happened already. Get the goats in here. LR Turles is phenomenal, by the way. Like, I am so glad I picked this guy up. Phenomenal unit. Okay. So we got the 2 here. We're gonna float mine off, I guess. We're gonna grab these juicy orbs here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Is this gonna be 24 for everyone? Well, there you go. Who said he has key problems, huh? Maybe I should have kept mine on rotation just because I don't think this person used any of the free-to-play link orbs on their Broly, as well as I don't even think they have really any orbs used on their hidden potential system, but doesn't matter too much. Looking good, looking good. And Am I gonna get to attack? Yeah, I'm gonna get to attack. He has more than enough HP. But yeah, I think this is the piece that this team needed. This is just one of those cases where the goal was reached. The revive, perfect. I think the team has rounded out really well. I think domain is what they needed. Goes right into Broly's domain, obviously. This is one of those special times in Dokkan. This is one of those special times in Dokkan where they got it all right. Okay. Broly should be fine here. Shouldn't be any problem. Yes, sir. Yep. Obviously, a lot of this content is getting towards the later stages in terms of age, and this domain is pumping. Keep it going. Alright, pretty classy, pretty classy. So that is perfect for us, because we get to move him right here. Clean ass animation, man. Alright. What are we gonna do here? Ship it like that. Perfect. It's 24 key, why not? Why not let it fly? Grab that. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so this is really not any problem for this team, obviously. I mean, this just has so many new strong characters on it, but what would happen is that you would get towards the later end of the fight, like Gogeta Blue, and you would just get exploded by a super instant one of the Broly's. His power had worn off, his entrance animation, the 3 turns, and you would get peppered by AoEs, and there's just no revives and no team protecting abilities outside of AGL Broly's domain, and it was really tough to keep him floating around safely, but that should not be a problem anymore. Nice. Another one? Well, there's one turn. That is what the Broly team does. If you're wondering if Broly's team needed another damage dealer, they did not. They did not need another damage dealer. And this should be a go. Let's check it out. I wish there was an extra scream on that. Like, imagine if he was belting it out like the God Goku's active skill. Just let it fucking rip, dude. I mean, we have a revive. Let's just keep going. Revive's up. That's orbs for them. We'll just do it up like this. Dodging. Perfect. Type advantage. Remember, this is basically Bear Link's Broly, so that's what it look like. Yep. Solid. I do wonder if you'll float AGL Broly on this team, honestly. Like, after he activates his domain, just leave him off and set up the double Z, the double Z Broly rotation on both ends, but I guess we'll have to see. Broly is one of those characters that, Super Broly that is, looks a bit underwhelming if he doesn't get his attacks in first hand, so floating him doesn't feel the best, and he needs to activate his domain, so I will say if there's one problem with this team currently, it's that they have a lot of characters that need babysitting. Unlike these super teams, which all have a million supports who float and dodge and do everything for you, basically just plays the game by themselves. the Broly team does need you to take care of who you're actually leaving on rotation. Because if you forget and you let someone slip, you might end up in that position where AGL Broly comes back around and he doesn't do any damage. Especially once we get into those fights that do not have have a damage threshold that is. Also, I'm literally running this character off leader skill just as a bit. I think that's how strong this Broly is. I think that's how powerful of a team protector he is. Okay. Alright, type shit.
Where do you think you're going? I'm preparing the rocket so he can escape the explosion! And a rocket built for one person.
Pretty good stuff. Rocket built for one person. What does he look like? Yeah, basically everything. I guess I'll float him off. Keep this guy on. That looks good. And it's perfectly fine. We unfortunately shouldn't see Tech Broly again, but it is what it is. Actually, maybe we will if we die and revive, so. Nope, no damage. That's my goat. Feels very nice not to have two of these guys anymore. Because I do think he's amazing, but I would rather them not be taking up both rotations. I'd rather this dude be. Sir. Okay, perfect. And our preferred outcome here would actually be to die and revive, but we'll see. Let's see what happens. We should let it rip raw. Let's see what he does. 103. Yep, not bad. Of course, this Broly is going to look much better once he actually revives. He's missing a huge chunk of his passive currently. No one is being 60% supported so long as he is alive, so. Come on, hit him with it. I don't even think he is, dude. Very odd, very odd attack round from Blue Gogeta here. Pretty good, yep. Broly doing Broly things, Broly team. And I think now that we're closing the book on this worldwide download celebration, we can say that if you looked at worldwide from a year ago, it looked abysmal, but this has been amazing. This has been 4 great characters. Great. And I say great because imagine competing with Beast and Cellmax. Great characters, not just good. This is one of those years that this feels like how Dokkan should be. And it feels like it was a waste of time for them to have that bum-ass 2023 where it wasn't. Are you gonna super Turles? You know who that is, right? You know who's protecting the rotation, right? That's in Broly. And Broly's got this bitch locked and sealed. If you even live. If Turles gives us a crit here, I think it's just over. We might not even see him revive. No, they got him? Okay. Alright. Weird, he just didn't super. Well, here you go. Still got the revive up here, and he's still not AoEing. Very interesting. We're just gonna run it pretty raw. Hopefully someone dies. We can see this animation. Yep, here we go. Just blast them. And Yeah, very cool. Very cool, mister. I guess they're not gonna make it, dude. I don't think they're gonna pack my man up. Not enough. The Broly's too big, boy. Those Brolys are too big. I mean, it is what it is. Ran a teamless Broly trio in this run. Didn't even get the revive. Type shit, man. Subscribe to join the club if you liked it. If you liked that run, like the video if you liked it. We're gonna bring more of these in the Evo fight and see how we do. But I mean, that looks good to me. That looks good to me. We got a character that literally shouldn't even be here. So, peace.